Welcome back. Now, Environment Waikato are working on controlling rooks in our area, and they're asking the public to look for rooks. Here to tell us all about it is Ben Paris. He's a biodiversity officer for Environment Waikato. Welcome to the show, Ben.
Thank you.
Now, rooks, what exactly are they?
They're birds that are related to crows and ravens, and they were brought into New Zealand in the 1860s to actually control insect crops. They were brought in, but unfortunately, like a lot of introduced animals to New Zealand, they've done a little bit too well.
Yeah, because we're starting to get a bit of a problem in the Waikato, aren't we, with rooks? What are they doing?
Well, the main problem is when they get into those large numbers. Those large numbers mean that they actually damage crops by eating fruit and pulling out new seedlings. They also get into farmers' silage bales and rip those open as well, looking for grass grubs. So they're really quite destructive in those large numbers. So the key is to keep them really in those low populations.
Oh, they're just annoying, aren't they? Gosh, I wonder, farmers will be angry. Are they angry?
They are quite a pest in those high numbers, and
Yeah.
farmers do get quite frustrated with them. So that's why we're trying to help farmers out by controlling these birds.
Yeah. So this is what they look like here. Is this the normal size of a full-grown one?
Yeah, rooks are about 30 to 50 centimetres long. They're much bigger than a magpie, so they're definitely more recognisable. And that sound that they make is really quite distinguishable.
Really? Can you make that sound for me?
It's sort of like a cawing sound like crows do.
Oh, okay.
It's really quite distinctive because they're always making that contact call all the time.
Yeah. Farmers have seen them quite a bit. What do you recommend farmers do if they see them?
Well, we don't want farmers to shoot them, even though they're very destructive, because actually by farmers shooting these pests, they actually go from their main rookeries and disperse into sub-rookeries, which means that they're even harder to control. They can scatter and fragment, and that means it makes our job a lot harder. So what we really want the farmers to do is just tell us where they are.
Yeah, and you don't want to just know where the nests are. You want to know direction-wise, don't you?
That's right. If you see rooks flying about, we want to know the time and the date. You see those rooks, and just how many rooks there are, because that's really all very important information for identifying where these rooks are going and what sort of stage in their breeding cycle they're at.
And what is Environment Waikato doing then? Once people are telling you, where they've seen them and all that, what's Environment Waikato doing?
Environment Waikato has to control them on the nest, because that's the main reason when they all come together in their breeding rookeries. The main opportunity is to get them on the nest and do a bit of nest poisoning there.
It seems a little bit harsh. They are beautiful birds. It's really the destruction they're doing. Is it really that high?
It's really when they get in those really high numbers, and so by keeping them at those low numbers, they're not so destructive.
Yeah.
And so by keeping them at those low numbers, therefore we're keeping the farmers happy.
Yeah, because I know they're having a huge problem down in Hawke's Bay, aren't they? Their
right.
numbers are basically in the thousands. And it's costing them thousands of dollars.
Yes.
And that's something that Environment Waikato don't want.
Well, it's really doing something before the horse is bolted. By actually doing something while the populations are quite low, we're actually doing a good job and saving the ratepayers some money.
Which everyone can be happy about.
That's right.
I'm happy about that. So in the Waikato area, is there certain areas that you're seeing more rooks? That's
right. We've got 4 main areas where we're seeing rooks. That's Matamata, Cambridge, Mangakino and Miranda, where they seem to be coming in from the boundaries of Environment Waikato's region, just coming over from those boundary issues where there's a lot more rooks coming in to the places where there's a lot low densities.
Yeah. If people see them, they just contact Environment Waikato?
Absolutely. We can contact us on our 0800 800 401 number, or contact us on our website, and there's a rook sighting form you can fill in there.
Okay. Gosh, you are one busy man, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Because you're also taking a look at the BATS, the Eco Project, as well as the Halo Project. They all combine in together, don't they, really? It's looking after the environment.
That's right. It's all part of the Environment Waikato's work, just trying to keep the environment happy and healthy.
Yeah, and keeping farmers happy, which
That's
I
right.
like.
That's always
I like
the key.
that. Ben, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.